How often do you find yourself scrolling through your social media feeds, engaging in the digital world around you? It's a rhetorical question, of course. We all do it. We're connected, entwined, and deeply embedded in this digital tapestry that's been woven around us. Welcome to the era of social media, where the line between virtual and real is blurred, where our lives are lived as much online as offline. This is our digital social sphere, a realm where we interact, communicate, and influence each other, just as we do in our physical society, only with a screen as our medium. In this sphere, we're not just passive consumers of content, we're active participants, curators of our digital identities and builders of virtual communities. We're connected through a complex web of relationships that span across platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. These platforms aren't just about sharing snippets of our lives. They're platforms for self-expression, for forming connections, for sparking dialogues, and yes, even for sparking change. Our digital social sphere is a mirror, reflecting our societal shifts, challenges, and progress. It's a dynamic landscape, constantly evolving, adapting, and transforming as we do. It's a testament to our need for connection, for community, for a sense of belonging. And it's a testament to our ability to adapt, to innovate, and to redefine societal norms in the face of change. But it's also a double-edged sword. While it offers us unprecedented connectivity, it also challenges us with issues of privacy, of authenticity, of the delicate balance between our online personas and our real selves. As we navigate through this digital social sphere, we're not just navigating through a virtual world, we're navigating through a reflection of our society, a reflection of ourselves. We're navigating through a realm that's as complex, as diverse, and as intricate as the physical society we live in. Indeed, social media is not just a tool, it is an extension of our social fabric. How accurately does your social media profile reflect your real self? This is where we delve into the concept of the curated self. It's a fascinating phenomenon where we, as social media users, present a carefully crafted, often idealized version of ourselves online. It's like an art gallery where we exhibit our best moments, achievements, and even meals. Let's consider a few examples. Perhaps you've seen a friend's sun-soaked vacation photos, or a colleague sharing their latest promotion. These posts, while genuine, typically represent just a fraction of their lives, the highlight reel, the downside. This can lead to social comparison, where we measure our lives against the polished images we see online. This, in turn, can have serious implications, such as impacting our self-esteem and creating feelings of inadequacy. So as we navigate our digital social sphere, let's keep this in mind. Remember, behind each perfect post is a real, imperfect human. Did you ever find solace in a group of strangers online? This question might strike a chord with many of us, as we found comfort in virtual communities. These are spaces where shared interests, experiences, or goals bring people together from across the globe. When we think of communities, we often picture physical spaces like neighborhoods or towns. But in the digital age, communities have taken a virtual form. They exist on social media platforms, forums, and websites, transcending geographical boundaries and time zones. From hobby groups to support networks, these virtual communities have become integral parts of our digital lives. Let's consider a few case studies. Maybe you're part of a Facebook group that shares a love for vintage cars, or a subreddit dedicated to solving complex math problems. Or perhaps you've found solace in an online support group for people dealing with the same health issues as you. These spaces offer not just shared interests or experiences, but also a sense of belonging. This digital togetherness, however, isn't always rosy. These communities can also amplify divisions and echo chambers. For instance, political groups can become entrenched in their viewpoints, deepening societal divides. This is an aspect of virtual communities we need to navigate with awareness. But it's not all doom and gloom. Virtual communities have the power to bridge gaps too. They bring together people who might never have connected otherwise. A teenager in a small town can find a mentor in a professional halfway across the world. An elderly person living alone can find companionship in a virtual book club. These communities also foster activism and social change. From viral hashtags that spark global movements to local groups that mobilize resources for a cause, the impact of these virtual communities can be far-reaching. These virtual communities are testament to our innate need to connect and belong. They reflect our shared humanity in the digital realm, highlighting the power of connection in an increasingly interconnected world. Through the highs and the lows, the unity and the division, they remind us that at the end of the day, we are social beings, seeking connection, conversation, and a sense of belonging. Have you ever thought about the rules that govern our interactions online? It's a question worth pondering. Much like the physical world, the digital sphere is guided by an evolving etiquette, an unspoken code of conduct that demands respectful dialogue, an understanding of privacy, and a commitment to digital citizenship. In this vast virtual space, each interaction, each comment, each share is an opportunity to facilitate understanding, to foster connections, or to fuel discord. Respectful dialogue is not just about politeness. It's a commitment to listen, to appreciate diverse perspectives, and to engage thoughtfully. Privacy, too, holds a different weight online. The protection of personal information and respect for others' boundaries are crucial. Breaching these unwritten rules can have severe consequences, from damaged relationships to legal repercussions. But remember, these rules aren't merely constraints. They're the foundations of a respectful and empathetic digital community. In the digital sphere, as in life, respect and empathy should guide our interactions. So, what does your digital footprint say about you? As we navigate the labyrinth of likes, shares, and retweets, it's crucial to take a moment and reflect. Every post, every hashtag, every interaction leaves a trace in the digital sands, shaping not only our own online identity, but also the collective consciousness of our virtual communities. Think of social media as a canvas, and each of us holds a brush. The strokes we make, whether bold or subtle, contribute to the grand painting of our digital society. The power to influence perceptions, to challenge or reinforce societal norms, lies at our fingertips. Yet with power comes responsibility. Mindful engagement is not just about thoughtful posting. It's about active listening, respectful discussions, and fostering an inclusive digital environment. As we log off today, consider this. How will you navigate your digital social sphere? Be the change you wish to see on your feed, and remember, the digital world is our world. Let's shape it wisely.